Hello, welcome. Welcome to your reading today. Today, I am going to do a reading for you about what you are currently manifesting in your life. We're going to get oracle, we're going to get tarot, we're going to get cards, and we are going to look at what you are currently manifesting. All of the readings on my channel are timeless. It's right for you whenever you click on them. Feel free to scroll through my channel, find whatever reading interests you at any time. The timestamps will be located in the video description. If you enjoy this video, please comment, let me know if you enjoyed the reading today, and please subscribe and get notified of future readings. So we have pile 1, we have pile 2, and we have pile 3. Use your intuition, choose which pile is right for you, and whenever you are ready, I will see you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome. This is your pile, these are your oracle cards, and we are looking at your current manifestations. So let's get right into it with your oracle cards. Okay, so we have the Self, Spirit Guardian of Summer Expansion, Star Gathering, Stars Aligned, Remembering Home, Soul Family, Confidence, and Moth. Okay, pile 1. Your current manifestation is something that is playing a large role within your life. We have 2 cards here to talk about first. The Moth card can talk about being attracted to what is shiny and new and potentially losing focus on your goals. And the Confidence card comes in to remind you that your goals and manifestations affect more than just you in a very wonderful way. The Confidence card comes in to remind you that you have leadership qualities, pile 1. That your manifestations at this time play a larger role in the world around you and with those connected to you. These 2 cards together symbolize the need of staying focused on your goal. The need to remind yourself that this goal is quite a large goal. We're going to see through the other cards. This is playing a really large role in your own personal life and a much wider viewpoint within the world. So this is not a small manifestation. This is a large manifestation that has the capacity to reach many people, whether directly or indirectly. And you're being called to remember your personal power, to access the personal power within, and use that as confidence within yourself to achieve this goal. I'm receiving the message that you may be tempted to get distracted or go to something else at times when your confidence dips. So if you feel that urge to become distracted, to switch to something else without accomplishing this goal, draw upon your past experiences of success, where you were successful as a leader with other people. Your past experiences are a source of your greatest confidence now, and that can help you stay on track. The Star Gathering card, your manifestation either is connecting with your star and soul family, or your manifestation is helping you to connect with your soul family. So this is a very far-reaching manifestation for you, pile 1. It's also a time of work for you. With the Spirit Guardian of Summer Expansion card, this talks about the work that you're putting into achieving this goal, to achieving this manifestation. This is something that you are currently putting a lot of work in. This is something that's already ongoing. You probably already know what it is. You've been putting conscious effort and conscious work into this. And it's a time of forward movement. A lot of these cards, pile one, say that you are on the right path, that you are doing the right things. The card of summer also says that the bounty is about to come in, that you've been doing work, and if you haven't begun to see results yet, you soon will. And with the card of the self here, we have you working on something that transcends the ego. And that makes a lot of sense because we have so much indication here that what you're manifesting has to do with both yourself and those around you. So you, pile one, are working on something for the greater good, for the benefit of yourself and those around you. Very noble goal. I don't know what it is yet. We'll probably see more about it. But it is something that is far-reaching. We have the card of expansion. We have the star gathering card. We have confidence, leader skills, and we have transcending your ego. So this is something that's really reaching out to a lot of people, whether you realize it or not. This is something that we see happening for you, pile one. I'd love to know more about this. Okay, let's choose our deck. Okay, pile one, let's look more about this manifestation that you have coming in for you, that you've been working on, that you've put a lot of effort and energy into already, and that is far-reaching. It's not only helping yourself and your personal growth, it's helping others around you. I'm getting the feeling that in some ways it's even indirectly. Okay, we've got some cards coming out. You may not even realize how it is affecting those around you, but it is. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of cards. I don't know how many I was meaning to pull, but let's at least take a look at this. So we do have the Ace of Swords coming out, so a clarity around this manifestation. I do feel that you know what this manifestation is. I feel that you have consciously been putting effort into creating this within your life. So let's look at what else we have. I felt this was going to come out with that Ten of Wands here. Okay, and I feel like these cards here are going to tell a bit of a story. Let's see what we can fit on the camera. Okay, we can fit these here, I think. Okay. So yes, I did see this Ten of Wands ready to come out, especially with this Spirit Guardian of Summer card here. This is something that you've been working hard on, and at times it can potentially feel burdensome, that there is a lot of work and effort being put into this. A lot of energy. At times you may be, we talked about having doubts. You may be wondering if it's going to pay off. When the doubts come in, you may be tempted to allow yourself to be distracted or to work on something else before completing this manifestation. Maybe it's taking a while. Maybe it's something that just naturally takes a while to complete or to come in, or maybe it's just an ongoing thing. Something that will never be complete. It's something that is far-reaching within your life. So when you do feel burdened, you may need to use some self-care, some stress reduction within your life to help yourself feel better and feel more confident. Remember, we talked about recognizing your past achievements, your past successes, and allowing those things to boost your confidence. I feel that having a confidence boost will also reduce some of the stress that you're feeling. We have the Knave of Swords coming in. Okay. So you are feeling like you're needing to give, the words I'm hearing is one final push. So while I do feel that this manifestation is an ongoing thing within your life. It may be a theme that runs for quite a while. I don't feel this is a short-term goal. I feel this is a longer-term goal. You're about to make a breakthrough here. You're about to see some results that you've been waiting on. You're about to have new realizations about your goal. What I like about this deck with the Knave of Swords, we have messages and information coming into you that's going to unlock, with the symbolism of this key and the keyhole all lit up here in this card. Messages or information that's going to unlock your next step, unlock your achievements, help you move forward, open that door to move forward with confidence, reduce some of that overwhelm or emotional baggage that you're feeling connected with this manifestation. The Three of Wands, yes, you're going to begin to see results very soon. You're going to begin to see how this starts to fit together. I am seeing, don't close yourself off to collaboration. This may be something that you feel that you're working on alone, and that you're putting in the time, effort, and energy alone, but you're not quite seeing how this is positively affecting those around you. So some advice might be to occasionally, as you're working very hard, pile one, lift up your head and recognize how those around you are benefiting from your manifestation as well as yourself. That will help you feel not so alone. I do realize that this manifestation is being created for you, pile one. This is your personal manifestation. But if you're feeling that you're on a lonely journey in the moment, that is somewhat of an illusion. There are many around you who are recognizing your skill and your achievements, and you're not quite seeing that you're being recognized for your efforts, for your skills, for your achievements, but you are. So being open to seeing those around you who are sending you this positive energy, who are in admiration of your skill, of your work, of what you're doing right now. You don't realize how much you're being admired, but you are. So 2 readings that I've done in the past are coming to mind. If you feel called to watch them, if they resonate with you, I have one collective reading about healing the separation within to create union in your greater life that could help with this feeling of kind of going it alone. And the other, I have a reading about if you are feeling lonely or if you're feeling alone. I forget the exact title of it. I can link those videos in the description. Remember, it's only if you feel called to watch them. But with this 5 of Pentacles card showing up in your reading, pile one, I see that at the moment you do have a little bit of sense of isolation, carrying the burdens on your own, not feeling supported in the way that you would prefer by others. But I apologize for my dog jumping down. But that's the illusion. That's the illusion of separation. There is support and admiration around you, but it's not immediately apparent unless you're looking for it. So while that doesn't need to change your focus of your goal, just realizing that that support is around you could help you. Could help you gain confidence, could help you keep your focus. We have the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Swords coming in for you. Okay, so you are pursuing your passions. I like this cat. This cat is very unconcerned that the mouse is chilling in the shoes right here. I think cats usually would not like mice in the shoes, but this cat is maybe looking somewhat annoyed, but not overly concerned about it, and the mouse is just chilling. Okay, so pile one, we talked about potential collaboration. This may come from the most unlikely source. You may not, there may be a person around you or coming into your energy who is apparently an unlikely source of collaboration. Perhaps there's someone who's very different from you, or they have very different viewpoints, and at first glance, it may not seem like a energetic match for your manifestation, but in fact, it may actually be a very helpful collaboration. The Nine of Swords, pile 1, you may have some worry. I feel that worry is around feeling overworked, around not seeing results. And the message here is to hang in there a little bit longer, and also to look towards, we have, let me hold it up so you can see. In this card, we do have the points of light coming through. So even though the Nine of Swords can be a challenging energy, one of worry, one of anxiety, the message is to look towards the point of lights coming in around this manifestation. I also see 3, so again, collaboration, seeing those around you who are admiring you at this moment, seeing those around you who recognize your work and achievements and are cheering you on. Those people do exist in your environment, and they're just not at the front of your awareness yet. It may look like they're the least, like the people that you least expect to be cheering you on are the ones that are cheering you on the hardest, the most, and the loudest. So becoming aware and open of those people that are around you are going to give you that boost. They're going to assist with your confidence. They're going to assist with stress reduction. That feeling of appreciation for who you are and what you're doing and what you're achieving is absolutely going to give you that boost. We have the same three points of lights in the Ace of Swords, bringing you clarity. Recognizing those around you who support you is going to assist in your clarity. They're going to bring you encouraging, comforting messages, pile 1. So I really am called, we have the 3 points of lights here, I'm really called for you to recognize those around you who support you, who encourage you. Look, again, we have them. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles, again, a card of collaboration. There is potential for you to collaborate, for you to perhaps delegate some of the work around you. This need to ease some of your overwhelm, some of your burdens. You've been working so hard, you might be feeling a little tired. There are opportunities around you for you to ease that load a bit. You will have to set your mindset to be open to see those opportunities around you. At the moment, pile 1, I feel that you're not really seeing them, and that's okay. You're here watching this reading now. Open your awareness to being supported. Open your awareness to being encouraged. Open your awareness to being admired, because those energies are ready to come in for you. The 9 of Wands, you're feeling the need to be a little defensive. It might be scary to try to collaborate on your manifestation. You are currently keeping this manifestation close to you. You're currently energetically keeping it inside a bit. You're protecting it, and that's a gorgeous energy and understandable. But with this reading, you really are called to come into the awareness of how this is positively affecting the people around you as well as yourself. So this manifestation is your manifestation, is your personal manifestation, but it's not just for you. It's helping many people. You don't quite see that yet, but it is. And look, we have with the 3 of Cups, we have celebrating with others. Collaboration on this manifestation is going to lead to the celebration with others. So I do see results beginning to come in. I do see clarity coming in. I do see confidence coming into your awareness, potentially unlikely partnerships who can really help you. The opportunity for collaboration, the opportunity to be encouraged and supported in your work right now. So this is a new deck for me. It is the Bicycle Firefly deck, a poker deck. And what I have noticed so far about this deck is that it shows gentle truth. It points out potential pitfalls and contained within them the solutions. It's been a very interesting deck to work with. I love how different decks present individual energies, and of course that varies from reader to reader. But I would love to see pile 1, what we get from this deck for you. So pile 1's manifestation. What do we need to know? Okay. Lots of 8s. Lots of 8s. Okay, let's take a look at this. With the 8 of Cups, there's some aspect of this manifestation that you're not enjoying, that isn't quite in alignment with you, and you may need to walk away from that. And that's not this entire manifestation. That's just one aspect. It's sitting right on top of that 10 of Wands card. So pile 1, your job may be to identify the one thing that is stressing you out the most about this manifestation and how to adjust that aspect of it. Just that aspect. Whether that's making a change so that you feel less stress during this portion of your manifestation. It may be enlisting the help of others, or it may be that that one part of your manifestation isn't necessary. But that's something that you will have to decide for yourself. Let's see if we get any information. Clarify this 8 of Cups. Okay, needing a little clarity on that. Seeing the benefit. Okay, that's what we're getting. Identify what's most stressing you out of this manifestation and gain some clarity on the part that's stressing you out the most, and deciding what's most important about that one part, because I feel that that one part needs to be altered a little bit, and you can do it, and you have the information within you. Let me try to think of an example. Okay, so let's say your manifestation is you are creating a business that is selling popcorn from a popcorn cart. Okay, and everything's great. It's a lot of work and it's coming together, but you really, really hate how messy the butter is. Like if you put, I recently learned that it's mostly only Americans who put butter on their popcorn, which I had no idea about that. So, you know, if you're in the United States and you're using butter and you hate that the butter is greasy and it's messy and it's slippery, and that is stressing you out the most. So how can you walk away from that slippery, messy butter? And you're going to say, okay, well, why is the butter so important? Well, most people want butter, but maybe you're able to say, I can still do this wonderful popcorn cart by selling sweet popcorn, by selling flavors of popcorn other than butter. So that's what I'm talking about, the need to decide if that butter is really important or if there's another way. So I know that's a weird analogy. I just wanted to try to illustrate that point in some way. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles up next, coming in. And that's a card of honing your craft, learning the details of your manifestation. For some reason, I'm still stuck on the popcorn cart. But there are more details for you to learn. It's on top of this Knave of Swords card. The card with the crow or raven and the key to the door. So there's some details to still learn that's going to help you move forward. Okay, we have the King of Hearts on top of the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles here, as well as the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. This is a card about allowing others to potentially collaborate with you. This is a card about potentially allowing others to help and support you, whether directly helping in your manifestation by assisting you with some of the some of the parts of it, or just recognizing and feeling the support, encouragement, and admiration that they are feeling for you that you previously weren't aware of. Okay, we have the Four of Swords up next. The Four of Swords sitting on top of the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, really a card of going within, taking time. The Four of Swords can be meditation, which can be receiving new messages, which can be receiving communication from your inner self. It can also mean a time of rest. But it is a time of rest of going within. I feel that with this Four of Swords here, changing your mindset a little bit, going within to make a small, slight alteration of your mindset. And for you, pile one, that is becoming aware of those around you with good, positive intentions, who are encouraging you, who want to see you succeed. Those people are right there, ready to cheer you on. And the Two of Wands coming up, opening yourself to the possibilities, opening yourself to see new possibilities with this manifestation. The new possibilities for you, pile one, are the fact that it's more involved than just you. And I hate the term just you, because just you is absolutely enough for this manifestation. Just you is a beautiful, complete, and whole manifestation. This manifestation is so big, however, it's calling in your soul family. I feel that you have soul family right there, ready, willing, and waiting to cheer you on, to congratulate you. So allowing those people to shine through, seeing the light of those around you. Okay, let's look just a little bit more. Any final messages, pile one, that you need to know about what is manifesting for you at this time? Okay, we have another Ace of Swords with this clarity. Yeah, lots of clarity. Being very clear and focused in your goals. Clarity, more clarity is coming in. Lots of clarity for you. If you don't have complete clarity right now, it's coming in. It is coming in. I feel that you have a high degree of clarity already, and even more is coming in. King of Clubs. King of Swords. Yes. Again, knowing how to use this clarity. A lot of wisdom, knowing how to communicate. So we do have collaboration and people cheering you on, and you allowing yourself to be encouraged and cheered on, allowing yourself to be admired, and the King of Swords coming in. Knowing how to make the most of that. Knowing how to logically progress along with this manifestation. Here we do see the Nine of Swords coming up again. So pile one, you're really being encouraged to look towards all the positive aspects of what's going on. I am not in favor of toxic positivity. However, I am in favor of not dwelling on the negative, not dwelling on the what ifs, not dwelling on unnecessary anxiety. Now, it's absolutely okay to be prepared for unexpected events, but it's when we start to create imbalance is when we're overly focusing on the anxiety aspects of our lives, of our manifestations. And you have the Nine of Swords twice. Pile one, that is suggesting that you may be overly focused on the things that are causing you anxiety, without dropping your preparations, and without saying, oh, just don't worry about it. I'm not going to say that, but not focusing on it to the point where you can't sleep, to the point where it's affecting your emotions long term, there's a need to put your anxieties and worries and doubts into perspective and only allow them so much room. Yes, I understand that they're there. No, I'm not telling you to just blindly ignore them and have toxic positivity. What I am saying is to put them in their place. Do what you can do. Act on what you can act on. And that's enough. And let it be enough. At the moment, anxieties are too much, taking up too much of your energy. And you need that energy for creation. So taking some of your energy back from your doubts, from your worries, take some of that energy back to yourself and put it into your manifestation. And we have the 5 of Swords here. Are you potentially focused too much on results and needing to put some of that focus into enjoying the process? Of course, or maybe not of course, but very often we do things in a result or goal-oriented focus. We do something because we want a specific desired result, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. But when we put all of our focus on that, we forget to enjoy the process. That can lead to things of feeling overwhelmed, and that can lead to over-anxiety and identifying too much with any doubts or potential problems. When we shift our focus just a little bit and enjoy the process, those things start to ease up a bit, quite a bit, and allow joy and abundance and achievement to come into our lives a bit easier. So pile 1, this is the information I have for you about your manifestation. You are working on something huge, and it is beautiful, and you still have yet to see the far-reaching beauty of your manifestation, and I think it's so amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Let me know in comments. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated for you, or even just throw in your favorite emoji. And subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome. Welcome to your reading. We are looking at what you are currently manifesting and anything you need to know about your manifestations at this time. So let's jump into your oracle, and then we'll get some tarot, we'll get some cards, and we'll really look into this. Okay, pile 2, we have the Hunter, Wizard of the Woods, Angelic Frequency, Luna, and Butterfly. Now pile 2, these 3 cards, especially the Hunter and Wizard of the Woods, are coming out a lot in a lot of my readings. So I feel that I have some of my collective here in this pile, probably some of my subscribers who are really connected to the energies that are going on in my readings lately, which is beautiful. Welcome back. Let's look at your manifestations. Okay, with the Hunter card here, the Hunter is a very decisive energy. This came out in the past life reading that I did, and in another one. Both of these cards have come out a lot. I've only used this deck a couple times, and this Angelic Frequency card has come out. So welcome back, or welcome to the collective. Okay, we have a very decisive energy, very goal-oriented energy, very result-driven energy, focused. Again, with this focus, pile 2, your focus is on point right now. The Wizard of the Woods talks about using any mental fogginess or any part that we're unclear about, any unclarityness, which is not a word, I just made it up. I'm gonna copyright it, not really. But taking any situation where there is not clarity and transforming that mental fogginess into a fixed point of focus and clarity. and being very focused on your goals. So I'm absolutely feeling the energy of your focus, pile 2. You are fixed on the result that you require. You're probably putting I'm feeling that you're putting more energy than work into your manifestation, which is not a bad thing. It's just how this particular current manifestation is coming about, which is beautiful. You're putting a lot of frequency and energy into your desire, into your manifestation. You have the angelic frequency in your reading. The angels are near you, your safe and potent connection. The angels are ready to assist you now. They're close by. They're always ready for you to call upon them. And they are bringing the qualities and energies of truth and authenticity into your manifestation. They are assisting you with those energies right now. I also see, pile 2, that what you are likely to be manifesting at this point, whether you are directly manifesting this or it's a indirect result of your current manifestation, is that a spiritual leveling up is occurring for you, especially with this butterfly card. This butterfly card talks directly of transforming that which you love. And I feel that you have a new surge of love for spirit, love for the divine, love for universal energy, as well as self-love. Whether those are what you're actively focusing on and increasing and manifesting, or if this is a side effect of your current manifestation, I'm not sure yet. With the card of Luna here, you are both being called to, as well as seeing the value of thinking of things in terms of more than just logic and reason. You have not thrown out logic and reason, but you realize that there's a whole new world that isn't only about logic and reason, and you're bringing that into your manifestation, as well as being called to explore that topic further. Very connected to your intuition, very connected to your inner wisdom, expanding on those. You're expanding your intuition, you're expanding your inner wisdom, as well as how to listen to it. You're expanding your spiritual connection on many levels. And I love how this energy of focus is working to create an expansion of spirit within your life, pile 2. I can't wait to see more. I really want to grab some tarot. You are undergoing a powerful, powerful transformation here. Okay, pile 2, let's find out more about this. Your manifestation is either directly or indirectly causing, oh, trains going by. If you watch my past readings, which I feel at least some people in this pile have because of the cards that are coming out, when the train goes by, we highlight what the reading is talking about. And we're talking about your transformation of spirit, deepening your connection. Whether you are purposefully manifesting this or it's a side effect or byproduct of your manifestation. So it certainly suggests that what you are manifesting right now, pile 2, is something very beautiful, something very spiritual. Got some tarot. Let's continue to look. What else does my beautiful pile 2 need to know about their manifestation? The Lovers. So this does talk about, with the butterfly here, the transformation of something that you love already. Now, the Lovers card does not necessarily have to be a relationship, although it certainly can be. And we see here in this deck, it is signified by a young person gazing into the eyes of a wolf in front of the full moon, which is very appropriate for you, pile 2. We have you opening up your intuition. We have you increasing your self-love and increasing your inner wisdom, increasing your inner knowledge. We did talk about increasing the connection and love for spirit or the divine or the universe. So all of those things are being manifested for you right now, pile 2. Let's see what else. Okay, yes, definitely lots of transformation for you, pile 2. Lots and lots of transformation for pile 2. Okay, freeing yourself from something. Okay, let's look closer because you have a lot going on here. All right. Yes. We have you, pile 2, opening your heart to something. Something that you care for, something that you love is transforming. And you're opening your heart to this. You are learning to open your heart. Learning to access the wisdom of your heart. I do see that there may have been an ending for you of some kind, potentially quite challenging, potentially even painful. While that energy is not fun to go through, it very well may have been the catalyst for this manifestation, the catalyst for this beautiful change that's coming in. It's a very challenging energy to work through. It can be hurtful. It can cause feelings of sadness. It can be an ending that perhaps we didn't want to end, or that we weren't ready for it to end emotionally. So I am offering you so much compassion during the challenging time of this transformation. Transformations of themselves can be quite challenging. Most of the time, when we go through these big transformations, what is no longer in alignment for our future selves, for the self that is transformed after this transformation is complete, unfortunately, that often means that some things do have to come to an end because they're just not in alignment with our future beautiful manifestation. That does not make it any less painful. That does not make it any less painful. So after this ending, or this may be happening for you currently, some difficulty knowing which direction to go in. Some challenging energy of knowing where to put your focus on. If that's happening for you, I see that easing up very quickly. With the Hunter card and the Wizard of the Woods card, any confusion is going to be cleared up for you, pile 2. That won't last for long. That's probably just a byproduct of the ending. When something large in our life ends, causing upset, it's very natural, very human to go through a period of reorganization. So yes, that is what's happening for you, a period of reorganization. Deciding where to put your energy, deciding where to put your focus. Your focus and your determination is one of your best skills, pile 2. And I see you as very, very capable of knowing where to put your focus to bring this beautiful manifestation in for you. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the next card that we have is 6 of Wands, which is a card of literal victory. So if you are going through this ending and the confusing portion of your transformation, you are absolutely going to claim victory over those challenging energies. Or this is representing your very recent past and you're now in that time of victory. Either way, you are going to be able to get past this challenging energy. And again, that doesn't make it less painful. I understand the pain of transformation. I understand the pain of when something ends because it's no longer in alignment for you. I have had to transmute things that required an ending that I wasn't ready for. It can be very painful. but these cards do show you as very victorious, emerging from the cocoon and transforming. And part of the butterfly card is allowing yourself to be supported during difficult transitions. So that is inherent along with your cards, that you do have the opportunity of support and support around you during the difficult portions. Okay, we do have the death card. Death and rebirth absolutely shows transformation happening for you. You have many cards of transformation. I love how this deck shows death and rebirth as a kitty. It almost looks like the shape on his forehead is very heart-like. It looks very much like a heart, that this transformation is one of the heart. We did talk about you connecting with spirit, connecting with your inner self, being supported by angels at this time. Part of this transformation is super difficult for you, pile 2. And we do have the hourglass, and I'm called to recognize how the sands of time within this hourglass have run out. So that signifies both the ending that happened as well as it's time for you to rebuild. It's now time for that rebirth. That rebirth is now taking place. We have the Hermit card up next. So pile 2, you going inward. You've gone inward to connect to spirit, to connect with the divine, to connect to the universe, and as well as to connect with yourself and your heart and your inspiration. And you're doing that work. That is part of this manifestation. It's coming in, and you've connected with yourself. You have gone inwards. You may have spent some time alone to do this, to receive that inner guidance. I see you very much overcoming something that was holding you back, and something big. It may have been the ending. This ending had to happen in order to free the self to move forward. This transformation is taking place. There's not, you're past the point of no return here on this transformation. It's already transpired. I feel that you've already gone through the hard part, or potentially you're currently going through the hard part. We have train going by again. Extra emphasis on going through the hard part, or have gotten through the hard part. If you're going through that hard part now, we have the Two of Wands coming right up behind it to support you. Look towards the future. You have beautiful things coming up. This transformation in itself is the manifestation. And that's what's coming in for you. That is what is currently being manifested. This beautiful spiritual transformation, being supported by the angelic frequency, being supported by the angels, recognizing your own intuition, recognizing the power of your focus and determination. The transformation, I feel that your very love is being transformed in a very positive way. Pile 2, I understand if it doesn't feel like that right now. I understand if you are going through an ending, or have just gone through an ending, and you are like, this does not feel like a good transformation. But the result, it's everything. I see the result is absolutely beautiful. Being in more alignment. This angelic frequency card talks about authenticity and truth. It's bringing you into alignment with your true authentic self. It's calling the angels to you for support. It's reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with the divine, freeing yourself from something that wasn't right for you, from something that was holding you back, and creating this new beautiful future for yourself, pile 2. This is beautiful. That does not make it not challenging. I in no way think that this is easy, but it's very beautiful. And it's leading to a whole new spiritual level for you. That's what the manifestation is. A new spiritual level. A new connection. Okay, let's see what else. See what else pile 2 needs to know about their manifestation at this time. Lots of 9s. You're nearing completion. This transformation is nearing completion. Again, with the Two of Wands, you have a beautiful future coming up. That is actually 2 swords. You have a decision coming up. And with the 6 of clubs, 6 of wands, on top of the 6 of wands, Victory. Okay, so you are in an energy currently, or have recently gone through the energy of feeling that you need to protect yourself. You may have been through an ending that made you feel that you need to protect yourself. That may be why you entered into this hermit mode, that mode of going within to see your inner light, to see your inner inspiration, to figure things out on your own. We have the Nine of Cups, a card of wish fulfillment. So I do see you being very successful here, pile 2. It can be hard when we go through challenging energies to realize that success is imminent, but it is for you. There's so many cards here that are so positive for the future. The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, yes, sitting in your power, yes. So very much you transforming your ability to be stable within yourself, to see, hear, receive your inner messages and inner wisdom that are going to lead to your positive growth. Okay, we talked about this Two of Swords coming up, having a decision to make. It's sitting on top of the Hermit, and the Devil, and the Seven of Cups, making that decision of where to put your focus and determination on. Okay, you've gone within, you are moving past something that was holding you back, and now you're deciding what's next. Where do I put this abundance of focus and determination on next? You're making that decision. And the Six of Wands, the Six of Clubs, Six of Wands on top of the Six of Wands, as well as on top of the Devil, and as well as on top of the Two of Wands. Having victory within that decision that you're making. Listening to yourself to make that decision. Following your inner guidance. Following your inner wisdom. Following your intuition. Knowing yourself. These are all parts of your manifestation. Your manifestation is the transformation, and these are the steps along the way. It's beautiful. It's challenging. It's beautiful. It may be messy at times. That's what makes it so huge. I'm hearing the quote from A League of Their Own, that movie. I don't want to call it old because I like to pretend I'm still young. I am young at heart, by the way. But that quote, League of Their Own, when Tom Hanks, who plays the coach of the team, says, "The hard is what makes it good." This is something that's hard, but it's huge. It's absolutely huge. This is a huge transformation. This is spiritual transformation, rooted in love, expanding your love for self, expanding your love for spirit and connection of spirit, expanding your connection of self. It's hard, but it's beautiful. Okay, anything else that pile 2 needs to know about their manifestation? Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. Again with the Six of Wands, guys. Victory is assured. Eight of Cups. Okay. Pile 2, my beautiful souls. You have the Six of Wands 3 times. Now, there aren't that many cards out here. Yeah, there's quite a jumble, but to have the Six of Wands 3 times. In all 3, I've used 3 decks other than the Oracle decks, and in each deck, the Six of Wands has come out. The card of victory. Okay, victory in passion, victory in spirit. If something has brought you down, has brought you low, you're not going to stay there. If it doesn't feel like that right now, hold on. Okay, hold on, because victory's coming. We have the Four of Pentacles. We talked about the need to protect yourself right now, probably because of a painful ending. You're feeling protective of yourself. This energy is coming through here. Protecting yourself, protecting your resources, feeling like you want to save up. You might want to conserve your energy. That's the energy that's coming through here. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, very, very soon you're going to find your direction. You're going to find your new passion. That transformation of the thing that you love is completing. It will soon be complete. You are on the last final stages of this transformation. Everything's starting to come together. And as that transformation is complete, again with this Six of Wands card coming in, as that transformation is complete, you are going to find that new passion. That new passion for life, a new passion for self-love, a new passion for spirit, and a new outward passion that you would like to focus your energy on. It's coming in for you. The victory and the Eight of Cups, that walking away from what didn't serve you. If that transformation is still ongoing for you, if some of those painful energies are still in your current awareness, you are soon going to be able to walk away from those painful energies and walk into your new victorious future. So this is quite beautiful, pile 2. I just want to tell you to hang in there if you're still in that challenging part. Hang in there, that you're almost through. You're almost through the challenge. And the transformation is absolutely coming in. And we had the message, you're not going to be able to stop this transformation, which is a good message. The transformation of spirit, the leveling up spiritually, the leveling up in your self-love, the leveling up in listening to your intuition, it's all almost complete. It's right here. It's right here for you. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, pile 2. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please comment below. Let me know if you like this reading, if it resonated for you, or drop your favorite emoji if you'd like to do that. And subscribe if you're not already so that you're notified of future readings. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at your manifestation and what you need to know. So we'll start with your oracle, and then we'll get cards, we'll get tarot. We have the Pilgrim, Wise Woman of the Grove, Shambhala Initiations, Willpower, and Crow. Okay. The Pilgrim is a spiritual seeker, and it is one who seeks. The Pilgrim talks about no matter what your outward journey is, you recognize that it's always a spiritual journey. So pile 3, you very much see the spiritual journey within the world around you. As you move forward in experiences and in life, you are seeking to understand the spiritual meanings behind all things. So your manifestation is likely to be a spiritual journey, whether very much an inner spiritual journey, but whether this is taking place in the physical world around you or strictly an inner journey, we'll see. It looks like it's very highly an inner journey. We have the Wise Woman of the Grove and Grace energy coming in. This energy comes in and provides you with both protection as well as a gift. So you're being called to know that during this time of your spiritual journey, you are protected by energies around you. You are being spiritually protected, and you are being offered a gift and the energy of grace to achieve this manifestation with a sense of ease. We have the Shambhala Initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. Okay, this is very much an inward journey, pile 3, that you're on. So Shambhala is a spiritual place, one where even gods or higher energetic beings are said to reside. So in the book, it talks about this place being accessible to you during a dream state or potentially when deep in meditation. Being open to new spiritual teachings, receiving new spiritual teachings, receiving spiritual awakenings. And we have you being open and trusting in this process. With this Willpower card here, pile 3, potentially there's people around you who don't quite understand your personal journey. You may have people around you trying to convince you otherwise, trying to convince you to focus your energies on something else. The card of willpower comes in for you today, pile 3, to support you in knowing what is right for you and following the path that is best for you. And if you need some willpower to follow that path and to remain grounded in your own energy, this comes in to assist you. The Crow card comes in for you, pile 3, to recognize your growing psychic and spiritual awareness. The Crow is often a card of messages or messengers, and it's sitting on top of this very beautiful, colorful egg. So you are ready to hatch new spiritual awareness, potentially new psychic powers, especially with the cards you have around it. You have new spiritual teachings awakening within you. Some of them are going to be received through messages while in a dream state or while in meditation. Some of these messages could be related to your personal life path, pile 3. Your current manifestation is an inner journey of spiritual growth and initiation. Your manifestation is spiritual protection. And your manifestation is growing spiritual and psychic awareness. You are being called on a spiritual journey. Let's find more about this. So, more about pile 3's manifestation. What do they need to know? Okay, let's take a look. Death and rebirth. Pile 2, I am very much feeling a lot of similar energies to pile 2. Some of you may be coming from pile 2, and if you feel called to, only if you feel called to, you can watch pile 2. There may be some additional information from that pile. They did also have this death and rebirth card. I saw the Chariot come up as I was preparing for your reading. Okay, pile 3, let's take a look. Beautiful. I saw that card as I was preparing for your reading as well. So your energy is coming through really strong and clear, pile 3. Beautiful. So yes, the death and rebirth card, I like calling it death and rebirth rather than just death. I don't want people to get the wrong idea or to be afraid. This is a card of transformation. And I love this deck. Look at the shape on the cat's forehead, looking like a heart. As well as noticing that the sands of time in this hourglass are down. So this transformation is nearly complete. The death portion of the transformation has been completed, and you're now on the side of rebirth. And so for you, pile 3, the rebirth is the increase of spiritual awareness, this spiritual transformation that you're going through. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring, but she is slumbering very peacefully and in a very comfortable deep sleep. Okay. We have the High Priestess coming in for you, pile 3, getting in touch with your intuition, inner wisdom. You're absolutely on a process of spiritual awakening. Remember that we don't just have one spiritual awakening, we actually have many. It continues to deepen and deepen and grow, and our awareness increases, and each one of those transformations is a spiritual awakening. So a lot of people will talk about my spiritual awakening, or they had their spiritual awakening at age blah, 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 blah. And while that may have been their first spiritual awakening, there are many that we go through. Many, many, many. And once the process begins, it really takes off. So if you're already on this process, you already know that you are undergoing another spiritual awakening, a spiritual deepening. That may be more accurate to call it. If you want to call your first spiritual awakening your awakening and all others ascension or deepening, that's fine. I'm not stuck on labels. I'm more concerned on our spirituality, our awareness, and our information increasing rather than what we call it. Labels can be important so that we can convey our messages, but other than that, they're not important. But you are on a type of spiritual awakening. Your awareness, your information, your understandings, your wisdom are deepening and expanding, along with your intuition. And we have the Five of Wands card here. Remember to enjoy this process. Any type of transformation can potentially be difficult, and it can be tempting to want it to be complete so that we receive our perceived rewards. But remember, the process itself is also the journey. This journey that you're on is inherently the destination. So the advice here with the Five of Wands card is not to get too caught up in the destination or even thinking that there is a destination. The journey is really important right now for you, pile 3. It also goes well with this willpower card. Sometimes you may feel the need to stand up for yourself but stand up for your beliefs and defend your values and your journey to others. So decide if you need to defend yourself. There is, of course, a need to follow our own path and to do what is within our values and within alignment to our true self. I'm urged to just caution you against fighting for it. Fighting, yes, stand up for yourself. Yes, be secure in your path. But actually arguing or fighting may slow you down a little bit. Finding a way to be sure within yourself and follow your path, regardless of what others are saying, but also without the need to argue or fight. That part doesn't actually have a place in your journey. Being sure of yourself, being authentic with yourself does, but not actual fighting. Okay, we have justice. Justice, bringing into balance anything that needs to be balanced. So that is part of this Five of Wands card. Some of the energies around you are not quite in balance with your spiritual path. Bringing those energies into balance without fighting. I keep being reminded of that. Finding a peaceful way to create balance between opposing forces, any force that wants to oppose your spiritual growth, bringing into balance in a peaceful, loving way. Because your journey, pile 3, is very much a loving journey. Along with this wise woman of the grove coming to bring in grace, a graceful energy, peaceful balance. Peaceful balance is important to your journey, pile 3. This Justice card, this cat in the Justice card, is sitting on top of a lockbox. In front of it is a key, and I mean, you probably can't see, but it says Pandora. So this cat is sitting on top of Pandora's box. So pile 3, as you further spiritually awaken, as you deepen your spiritual practice, as you go through this spiritual pilgrimage and transformation, this isn't the end. There's so much more for you to learn. Then this is going to almost, as many questions as it's going to answer, it's going to raise even more. So we did talk about not being so focused on the results. We did talk about focusing on the journey, and that the journey itself is the goal. And this is because it's just going to open up more and more and more questions. This deepening of awareness is not the end. It's, if anything, it's a new beginning. A new beginning. We have the death and rebirth card. So a new level of understanding that opens up even more questions than it answers. So not being overly identified with the results or goals, because the journey is the goal. Knight of Pentacles. Yes. This may not be a very, very fast energy, or I feel that you may receive information quickly and it may take time to integrate the new information, the new teachings, the new learnings fully into your life. That you may receive a lot of information quickly, and then you're going to need time to learn how to make it all work in your life. The spiritual journey can at times feel lonely, and I have sirens going by. I've talked about in my other videos, I let the outside sounds prevent me from doing readings for a really long time. So what I learned to do instead is learn how to interpret the outside sounds going on rather than prevent me. So with the sounds going on, or the sirens going by, as we discuss the Five of Pentacles, there may be feelings of feeling alone. There may be feelings of feeling lack of support that are quite impactful to you right now, pile 3. I said this in another pile. If you feel called to, and it's just, to put it out there, if you feel called to, I have 2 readings that I'm going to list in the video description. One is Help If You Feel Alone, which is a pick a card reading, and the other is a collective reading that I did about healing separation within yourself in order to heal unions outside yourself. So either one of those readings, if you feel called to, they may have positive messages for you if you are feeling unsupported or feeling alone at this time. Sometimes those of us on a very spiritual journey can sometimes feel alone. So, and that's why I created those readings, for additional support for those of us who face that issue. So I will have those linked in the description. We have the card of the Chariot. So the Chariot is moving forward. Your manifestation is an increase of spiritual awakening, a spiritual deepening. We have you moving forward with that. Queen of Wands, feeling very stable and supported in your own energy. Okay, pile 3, I had to just pause briefly because I had neighbors going by my apartment on their way home. They don't need to know your business and we don't need to know theirs. But again, taking everything as information, you're spiritually coming home. You're spiritually returning home. That's part of your transformation. Also, currently I have an owl outside my window hooting at us. Wisdom, spiritual wisdom coming in for you. Spiritual messages coming in for you. So we have you coming into the Queen of Wands energy, being very confident in yourself, understanding the spiritual messages that you're receiving, understanding how to incorporate them into your life. We have 9 of Cups, often a card of wish fulfillment. So some of your desires around spirituality and awareness and intuition being realized at this time. And the Empress, remember, regardless of gender, this is just an energy. It does not denote any specific gender of the recipient. But much like the Queen of Wands, we have this wise, intuitive, abundant energy coming in for you. And this is within spirit, within spiritual knowledge, within spiritual awakening. So it's beautiful. You're going through yet another spiritual awakening for your manifestation. So let's grab some more cards for you. What else does pile 3 need to know about their manifestation? Okay, we have lots of swords coming in. we have the King of Wands. We did have the Queen of Wands somewhere, I believe, here. So the Queen of Wands counterpart energy, being very stable and sure of your spiritual information coming in, how that's transforming you, how that's working within your life, feeling very grounded within these spiritual energies. Two of Swords, you do have an upcoming choice to make. I believe that's what to do with all this information and how to integrate it within your life. So I recently watched a video which talked about our actions being the reflections of the information we receive from our higher selves. So I see you, pile 3, deciding how you want to act on this new awareness and new spiritual information and how you want to put that into use within your life. And we do have the 8 of Swords up next, which I'm excited about. Now, normally I would never be excited about the 8 of Swords because I spent a very large, or I guess relatively small, but it felt huge, time of my life in this 8 of Swords energy. And typically a deck depicts the 8 of Swords with the person standing in the middle and the swords around them, and they're tied up, so they're feeling stuck. And we know that this 8 of Swords represents being stuck within your mind. Now, recently I had a lot of information come to me about this 8 of Swords energy, and I'm so glad I did, because it took me so long to know how to work with that energy and how to get out of it if I would like to, because I don't know anybody who wants to be stuck there. So with this 8 of Swords energy can talk about our self-doubts, our limiting beliefs, and feeling stuck, especially feeling stuck in our minds. And the recent information I have received about this 8 of Swords energy is over-identifying with our past self and over-identifying with our doubts and limiting beliefs. Now, I had always known it had to do with doubts and limiting beliefs, but what I didn't realize is that the shift in perspective to loosen the bonds and to free us is to stop identifying so closely with our doubts and our limiting beliefs. And just that shift in awareness for me really highlighted how to get out of this energy when needed. So our decision to make is to begin identifying more with the solutions. Begin identify. I'm all excited. When I get excited, I cannot talk, so I'm excited right now. Begin identifying more with the solutions. Begin identifying more with our future self. So now you have all this spiritual awakening, information, awareness coming into you. You're deciding how to use it. Identify strongly with the person you want to become. And that should help release the bonds of doubt and limiting beliefs. Now, sometimes it is important for us to specifically look at our limiting beliefs. I'm very pro getting past limiting beliefs. If you need to do that, one person who has excellent exercises is a author. I don't know if he's a speaker as well. I know him as an author. Frederick Dodson has great techniques for overcoming limiting beliefs, how to identify them, how to stop over-identifying with them, how to change them into a belief we would rather prefer to have, and how to step into that new persona, that new reality. There are many, many wonderful resources on how to do this. It may be beneficial for you, but that is one thing to help you overcome this. If it's right for you, specifically identify those limiting beliefs, specifically identify the doubts and how to overcome them. Or if you don't need to go into detail and only you personally will know this for yourself, identify more with the solutions, identify more with who you want to be. So having a focus and clarity on how you want to act in the world, and then putting your mental energy on that rather than on the doubts. So as doubts, fears come in, say, okay, I recognize that you're there, but I'm actually going to do this instead. If that's enough, and if that works for you, you'll begin to feel free. You'll begin to act more freely. You won't feel held back. If that's not enough to create freedom for you personally, pile 3, then you may, for some things, need to get more specific. Okay, so we do have the 6 of Swords up next. The Six of Swords, traditionally, it shows some people in a boat with the swords in the boat, and they're moving through the water. And it's a card about going from struggling waters into calmer waters. So pile 3, I do see you overcoming doubts and limiting beliefs and moving to a much calmer mental space where it's much easier to move forward with your goals, which is beautiful. And we have the Jack of Swords, the Jack of Spades. And it's fast moving energy. So I feel as soon as you make this decision, pile 3, as soon as you make this decision about how you want to move forward with this new spiritual awareness, you're going to move forward very quickly and with a fierce determination. You may be inspired to make changes in your life and to move forward. You're going to be very inspired as this manifestation comes in, as this transformation takes place for you. Okay. And the last thing we are going to ask is there anything else pile 3 needs to know about their manifestation? Okay. First of all, I made a mistake, so I'll just own up to it right away. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is the Two of Swords. So all that decision we talked about, that's here. This is a card of keeping things in balance. You're going to be learning how to balance your new spiritual awareness with where you want to go in life. You're going to learn how to balance your inner journey with your outward expression by making a choice of how to do that. So I'm glad that this card came out so it can point out my folly, and that I feel a little foolish, but that's okay. It's still part of your journey, deciding how to move forward, keeping things in balance. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out next. Generosity, as well as harmony. So figuring out part of your journey with, as spiritual awareness comes in and opens up for us, we decide how we want to give to others and how we want to use that in the world around us. So this decision coming in and us deciding how we want to use this in our physical world around us, how we want to be of service to others. Now with our greater sense of awareness, how can we use that to make the world a better place? And that's a decision that you will be soon making, or soon come into your awareness, that desire to help the world around you in a greater capacity with your new greater awareness. Discernment, a card of discernment. Again, making the decision how to go forward, how to use this information in your life. And with the Seven of Cups coming up next for you, absolutely. Making the decision of where to focus your energy. Making a decision of, with all this new information, awareness, strength, ability, protection, and willpower, where to focus it all, how you want to create from that, and what you want to create from that. So within your manifestation, it just naturally leads you into your next manifestation, which will probably be your next manifestation reading. So currently, we have you embarking on a journey of increased spiritual awareness, increased spiritual information, increased psychic powers, and deciding how to balance it and deciding how to use that within the world around you. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment, let me know if this reading resonated for you. And if you don't want to do that, just drop your favorite emoji and subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.